Oldsmar, Cindy Olmstead here with Unpack Oldsmar. So I want to talk today about, we've got the holidays coming up, and my sister and I were talking the other day, and then she mentioned trying to get a Christmas tree and put a Christmas tree up and crawling up into the attic and getting all the decorations down. And I thought, oh my gosh, how exhausting. Like, why would you do that? Why would you put yourself through that? And she looked at me and she just mentioned, she was like, Cindy, whatever happened to your Christmas spirit? You know, when we were growing up as kids, you were always the one who was looking forward to Christmas, looking forward to going, seeing all the Christmas lights, you know, fully experiencing the magic of Christmas. And now look at you, you don't even want to put a Christmas tree up. What happened? So this year I decided, I started thinking about it, and I was thinking back on it, and I was contemplating, what did happen, right? What happened here? I used to love Christmas. So where did that magic go for me? And, I just started thinking back to the past few Christmases, and I was working in operations. So operations is a pretty heavy duty job. You've got the month end, the year end, all of the years always ended on December 31st. So, it was a lot of pushing and shoving, trying to get, things done before the end of the year and trying to ship stuff. And, Christmas was actually a day off where I just took some time for myself. I took a breather before that last week push. I didn't really go much of anywhere. I usually stayed home and caught up on laundry and, kicked my feet up and, just waited for the big onslaught of the last week of the year. So, I thought, she's right. The magic has gone for me. And so now I'm ready to find it. I'm going to go and I'm going to find that magic again. We're going to find it together. So if you're with me, I'm going to take the opportunity to drive through the neighborhoods in Oldsmar. I'm new in town, so it'll be a good experience for me to drive through the neighborhoods in Oldsmar and, become more familiar with them, number one. And number two, I'm going to look for Christmas lights. We're going to look at Christmas lights, and I'm going to find, when I find some great Christmas lights somewhere, I'm going to share them with everybody. So if you're up for it, why don't you come along with me while we unpack Oldsmar? Tonight's the first night we're going to look at Christmas lights. So tonight we're going to look in East Lake Woodlands. And if you don't know where East Lake Woodlands is, it's on the corner of Tampa Road and East Lake Road. There's a huge shopping center. There's a nice shopping center across the street. There's Target, Publix. It's a really good neighborhood, fun to be in. So we're going to drive around East Lake Woodlands and see if we can find some Christmas lights. Come along with me. Okay, so here we are. We're at East Lake Woodlands. We're going to go through this neighborhood and see the Christmas lights. You ready to go? Let's go unpack Oldsmar. Okay, everyone. So this is a gated community, so we're going to sneak through the gates here. Here we go, watch. You think they'll notice us? We made it in. So here we are, we're on the corner of Eric Court at the Lake Estates. I don't know if you can read that. We're gonna head down this street. Look how beautiful that is at night. Okay, and we're gonna take a couple of pictures and see if we see any Christmas lights down here. You ready? Let's go. We came in the gates and we made a right at the very first turn. And now we're at this Woodlands community. It's a community of condominiums. We're going to take a look in here and see if we can find some beautiful Christmas lights. Here comes the magic. All right, guys, I had to stop for this golf cart. Look at that. Isn't that cute? And I think the golf cart must belong to these people because look at their Christmas lights. How cute is that? And who doesn't love the sparkle lights in the tree? Look at that. My gosh, how did they get up there? We need to call that guy to put our lights on. All right, you guys, if you can see behind me, there's a gnome. So I have such a story about a gnome. When my son was a teenager in high school, he went through the neighborhood and he stole everybody's gnome. He stole their gnome. Oops. We gotta go. I think we set off a car alarm. so thanks for coming out with me tonight. We'll do it again tomorrow, and we'll do it every day between now and Christmas. I'm really looking forward to seeing the next neighborhood. We're gonna stay in East Lake Woodlands for now. So as it turns out, I live here, so I wasn't really sneaking in after all. Anyway, thanks for coming out with me, and I'll see you tomorrow while we unpack Oldsmar.